Hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk meme coins right here, right now, because right now in the markets, it has been a bloodbath for meme coins. And we're going to get into some of the ones that we do talk about. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Floki, probably the top four in the meme coin sector in terms of public appeal. All right, if you're into the Solana ones and you're trading bonk, dog with hat, that's kind of been a ship that's been sailing away for quite some time now. But I want to talk about this bloodbath and give you guys my thoughts moving forward because we do cover these cryptos from time to time. And I want to talk about kind of the macro behind it and how I view this being kind of the turning point of it all. All right, so I'll put it all together. We'll put a bow on it at the end. I'll give you guys my thoughts. But let's get into this discussion. And if you guys are holding any of those cryptos, let's let the world know. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment which ones that you do hold down below. Also, be sure to subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching and following along on X, be sure to follow me on there. Completely free to do so. It's just a way to keep up to date with what I post every single day. Okay, so let's get into it. Please remember though, guys, not financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. Briefly looking at the overall market, okay? Now, this is something where I'm going to go range back into the top 100, and you can see kind of how it's been a red day overall with the exception of about a handful of cryptos that are not into the red. You can see Pepe down 6%. You can see Shiba Inu down 5.4, Bonk 7.6, and then if we go into the narrative here where we go a little bit deeper, Dogecoin is kind of making a comeback, but still down 6% on the day, as well as what we talk about Floki. Floki's one that we have to kind of get into the conversation about as I shift into coin market cap, because in the meme coin sector, right, Floki is now slightly teetering on that top 100 level. Okay, so Bonk, the Trump token has surpassed Floki, and this is something where as we look into it, guys, it was fascinating for a while seeing 9, 10 plus cryptos in the top 100 that were meme coins. I think that personally what happened was the Solana ecosystem kind of just, I guess you would say, derailed the whole meme coin market. Okay, it was a very diluted pool. I think that Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe for recency, kind of what were the cryptos that really took it the hardest. Floki as well, and that's kind of where we stand. Pepe hit all-time highs just this year, and then obviously Dogecoin getting as high as 40 cents, and now trading at 16.4. Kind of some resiliency, and actually Shiba Inu up now over that 5-0 mark is something to be celebrated a little bit, and now at 401234. That's something very promising as Shib has made a little bit of a comeback now, 18th in market cap, where you can see over the last week, Shib, Pepe, and even really Trump and Dogecoin's flat, but those are the three that have been making moves into the green. Now, why is this important? And I do want to point out too, we can see a little bit deeper down the list, Brett has taken a hit as well, but Brett is one of the cryptos now up 10.5% on the day. One of the cryptos that I talk about a lot because I just think it has in the base chain, that is the crypto that is going to vault themselves within the base chain for my personal opinion. Okay. Now, none of this is financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, but it's something where as we get into this argument to be had, why are meme coins getting hit so hard? Okay, well, that's what we're going to talk about right now, and I want to share with you guys kind of what we have going on in this article, but I will tie it up a little bit with my thoughts first. Personally, I think that right now the digital assets as a whole and meme coins in specific are going to be very volatile, and the reason why is despite having great economic data, you know, Trump said recession, and that is something where you just say that word once. It's almost like saying the word shank on a golf course, okay? It's going to basically mitigate risk. People are going to hedge out of things, and a lot of people would have gotten liquidated just based on that word alone. And it happened, okay? We see the numbers. But I think right now we have the most pro-crypto, favorable crypto environment, and traders, institutions, they're kind of just taking a backseat to it all because right now in the market, it is so uncertain. Fear and greed is up a little bit now at almost 25. That was where we were below 20. But it's something to be talked about because despite having all these positive tailwinds with the cooling of interest rates, the positive economic data, the pro-crypto regulation environment within the United States government and what's being adopted worldwide, you would never fathom a situation where the market is just not pumping, okay? Me personally, I take the stance that crypto is a speculative asset, okay? And when the unknowns are the only thing known to crypto, that's when I think the market does best, because it allows for FOMO, it allows for people to manipulate, it allows for a lot of influx of new funds, because people just don't want to miss out. When you start knowing things with crypto, that's when you really have to watch. You have to really get into the TA, because that's kind of where people start saying, okay, well, we're not going to get that push. We're not going to get that, huge retail tailwind that we all kind of want. That's the one thing that's different about this cycle than we had back in 2021. The lack of new retail, in my personal opinion. Okay, so let's get into this article. Please remember, though, guys, none of this is financial advice, just giving you guys my thoughts and comments. Please be sure to do your own research and due diligence. Okay, and before we do, I do want to talk about today's channel sponsor. If you're looking for a new exchange, all your favorite cryptos listed on BTCC, there is a link down below to start trading. One of the more trusted exchanges that's been around for quite some time. There are some promotions: 100% deposit cash back up to $10,000 in USDT. Just by using my link down below, you can trade spot and futures, even United States-based clients. So check it out for yourselves if you want to get involved with BTCC, okay? But make sure it's right for you and your financial journey, all right? But back into the bloodbath, like I talked about, Floki briefly leaving the top 100, Doge and Shib, that is still the 1-2, the OGs, if you will. But when we talk about kind of where we're at, the meme coin sector has the worst and the most weakest dynamics in the daily chart. We talk about kind of what we've seen. And Shib has made a little bit of a comeback, but Pepe, from all-time highs to where we are at right here, right now, I still believe in Pepe. Personally, I think it's something where we just need Ethereum to do a little bit better, okay? And maybe because, Trump owns a ton of Ethereum, we can make the argument that Ethereum has not had its day and that we will see a resurgence on that front, but time will tell. I still think Pepe is a very strong meme narrative. Same goes for Dogecoin and Shib. Just a little bit, I think, where we're getting outweighed by the overall macro and the market as a whole. And those dynamics, I think, is just basically keeping us down, okay? Now, a little bit deeper into it, the more mid-cap meme coins, such as Pengu, Pudgy Penguin, and the Dog with Hats of the world, SPX 6900, Floki, they're seeing huge drops on the chart. And this is something worth talking about, because right now we've talked about the overall market, Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is where we've seen them accompanying the entire market, where $200 million in liquidations, a lot of longs, especially meme coin longs, have been liquidated, and that's responsible for over 20% of the market, okay, or 20% of the decline that we have seen of that $200 million in liquidations, okay? So there's a lot that goes into it, and that's something that you have to keep in mind, okay? And if you're looking for it to happen overnight, maybe keep looking, because it could just happen, right? We'll look back at Trump token. Trump token went to a top 15 crypto in just 48 hours. Anything is possible with the right narrative in cryptocurrency. And meme coins, for as bad as they're doing right now, they are the most capable of having a bounce back in the shortest amount of time, all right? Volatility works both ways. Right now, we're volatile into the bearish conversations, but if we want to be bullish on crypto, meme coins are going to be definitely the ones that we want to target in this day and age, okay? But I think right now, the overall narrative is bullish. I think just we have to settle the steam, settle the the morale of traders, right? Nobody wants to get wrecked. Nobody wants to see, okay, boom, we're going to pump all this market and have all these huge inflows. We're going to follow the institutions, follow the money, follow the whales. And then all of a sudden, guys, the rug just gets completely ripped from underneath us, like we saw back in 2022. So nobody wants that scenario. Everybody wants to get rich in crypto. And I think just kind of the more broader conversation is, I think just people want it a little bit too quick right now. They want the easy road, and that's human, right? That's human nature. But I think right now in the market, it's just too volatile for a lot of the big money players to get involved. That would cause momentum in the chart, which would cause FOMO. So it comes down to the macro for me. That's where I'm at. I think that we just need to settle the nerves as traders, get more positive developments within the pro-regulation that's going on, and just kind of let the dust settle, and let's let the chips fall where they may. I think that a lot of crypto right now have strong entry points personally with what I'm looking at. Like I tell you guys, I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto, but right now in the market, there are a lot of great value plays for me and my money. So make sure you just, keep the course, because I think that as quick as it went bad and sour, it could just get revitalized just like this. Okay. And that's the beauty of crypto. It's not for everyone. And I will tell you one thing, there is some truth to be said. When people are not buying, that's when the smart money starts buying, and that's how you just get it at the bottom. So we'll see what happens. For me in my trades, I'm kind of stabled up in a lot of things. You know, Pepe's gotten hit really hard. I bought that kind of at a very bad spot, added to my positions, and that's one that is kind of stinging a little bit. Still believe in Dogecoin, still waiting the X payments. Shib Inu's making a little bit of a resurgency, but none of these cryptos are at the point that we were at earlier on in 2024, where, you know, the next thought for every trader's opinion was that we were going to retest all-time highs, and it just never happened, right? The sales just kind of dried out, and that's something that does happen. So we'll keep you guys informed what's going on in the market. Leave a comment down below. I want to know your guys' opinion, because as a trader, as an investor, it's been kind of tough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you all. It's something where it's not for everyone, like I keep saying, but I will tell you that the smart money does start buying when blood is in the streets. So this bloodbath that we're seeing within meme coins, it won't last forever, and eventually we will start seeing that inflow back into crypto, and so that one day we can have our day yet again. So I'll leave you with that. Appreciate you all giving me a couple minutes of your time. Make sure you check out that link down below. Start trading on BTCC, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.